In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to play 8 worship songs with 4 chords and just one simple finger picking pattern. So as usual, I'm going to have the chords and the lyrics up on the screen for all of the songs. That way you can play along with me, you can do some finger picking with me, and we can do some worship together. So let's get into the chords. The 4 chords we need. We need this G chord. We need this C chord. We need the D chord, and we need the E minor chord. And if you're a beginner, you can see I'm keeping these 2 fingers locked in on those 2 strings on the bottom of the 3rd fret and making these changes really easy, just using these 2 fingers. Now, if you're a little bit more advanced and these chords are, super easy for you, you can use different chord voicings. Like instead of this C here, you can use maybe a really kind of a bigger C. Instead of using this D here, you can use this D or this D. You can use a C up here, a D up here, an E minor. So I've done a lesson on those different chord voicings and chord variations before. I'm not going to go through all of that in this lesson, but I will link that up top. You'll use the same picking pattern that I'm about to show you for those chords also. So the finger picking pattern, let me give you a super quick breakdown of how your finger picking hand should be set up. So we're going to zoom in here. I've already done a full lesson on this, breaking down everything much more advanced. So I'm going to link that video up top. This is going to be a simple Cliff Notes version. Your hand is going to be right here, kind of in like a C shape or a claw shape. This thumb is going to be assigned to the top 3 strings, depending on the bass note of the chord. So for a G, the bass note is that low E string. For an E minor, bass note is the top E string. For a C, it's the A string. For the D, it's the D string. And then we have our pointer finger right here on the G string, middle finger on the B string, and then I've got kind of my ring finger and my pinky finger really stabilizing this position right here. And you can use your ring finger to pluck that high E string if you want. We're not going to need it for this pattern though. So this pattern, we're going to just do it on this G chord. It's going to be thumb, pointer, middle, pointer. Thumb, pointer, middle, pointer. Thumb, pointer, middle, pointer. E minor, thumb, pointer, middle, pointer. C, thumb, pointer, middle, pointer. D, thumb, pointer, middle, pointer. And just remember, this is a beginner finger picking pattern that you can use to get started and get more comfortable with finger picking, and it sounds really good, and it's simple and beautiful, and you can worship to it. And for some of these songs, I'm going to be using a capo. I might have it on the capo on the 2nd fret, on the 5th fret. So remember, you can use this capo with these chords and just figure out which fret sounds good for your singing and for your range and for your vocals. All right, so last couple things before we get into these songs. I do have full lessons on all of these songs on my YouTube channel. I go through the chords, I go through the strumming, I go through even probably maybe some different finger picking patterns. So just if you need those, just go to YouTube, type Garrett Nogan and the song title, and it'll come up. And then if you need the chord charts for these songs to print off or to download, make some notes on, I have them on my Patreon page. So you can access those on my Patreon page. The link for that is in the video description. So that's another resource for you. All right, let's do it. And hallelujah, praise the one who set me free. Hallelujah, death has lost its grip on me. You have broken every chain. There's salvation in your name, Jesus Christ, my living hope. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, and I will sing of the goodness of God. Draw me close to you, never let me go. I lay it all down again to hear you say that I'm your friend. And you're all I want, and you're all I've ever needed, and you're all I want. Help me know you are near. The more I seek you, the more I find you. The more I find you, the more I love you. The more I seek you, the more I find you. The more I find you, the more I love you. Give me Jesus, give me Jesus. You can have all this world. You can have all this world, 'cause you're the name above all names. You are worthy of our praise, and our hearts will sing, how great is our God. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I'll worship your holy name. 'Cause here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. And I'll never know how much it cost to see my sin upon that cross. I'll never know how much it cost to see my sin upon that cross.